Hey guys, welcome in. My name's Shannon. I apologize, I look a hot mess today. I was not planning on reading, but I was feeling called to come out here. There's a message that somebody needs to hear, my friends, so I am here to attempt to deliver that. We're going to start off with some oracle cards, and then we will jump in with the tarot to get more details. Nope, not again. I just tried to start this reading and I was using this deck and I had cards coming out all over the place. All right, so we are starting off with the Village. Bottom of the deck, we have the Temple. We're also going to pull one from this oracle deck. I'm trying to get a feel for what this is about. Guardians of the land with protection. The Village and protection. Are we trying to protect our home? Protect our family? Protect something about ourselves? Do you want me to use this deck? Okay, let's pull one from this as well. The Village and protection. This feels like it's going to be a very specific message for somebody. Okay, and we have transformation coming out on this deck here. The Dreamer on the bottom. So the Village, protection, and transformation. Interesting. All right, what deck do we want to use? It feels to me like somebody's really working hard, putting in work on themselves, and this is in some way affecting people or places or situations that we go through in the day-to-day. Something about us healing is affecting something around us. We might be feeling a lack of protection as we go through some type of a transformative process. And I keep hearing it takes a village, it takes a village. Maybe we're feeling slightly lonely right now. Maybe we're feeling like we don't, oh yeah, that caught in my throat. Feeling like we're not protected, like we're going through this transformative process on our own. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know here? Right off the bat, we're starting off with Justice, my friends. So we have Justice coming out with the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is taking a major step to cut through the noise, is what I'm hearing. Feels to me like you've gotten tired of something that exists in your day-to-day. And now you're righting the wrong. You're righting whatever is wrong. But it has been a slow process. It's been a solo process. This isn't something that you're working on with a bunch of different people. It feels to me like this is a path that you have to walk by yourself. And that doesn't, I don't think that ever really feels good, going through something serious alone. But you're maintaining balance here. But there really is this underlying feeling of sadness, of grief. We have the Eight of Cups coming out. Wow, and the Tower on the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Cups. You guys are being guided to move away from, so with Justice and the Eight of Cups, we're being guided to move away from how we're feeling emotionally right now and move ourselves towards some level of stability, because this energy feels very shaky. Let's put it that way. It's not a good energy. It feels very defeated. And Spirit's trying to get across to whoever needs to hear this, that it is within your power to choose to move away from feeling like this. And yes, it's going to be hard. It's not going to be an easy task, but you can choose to distance yourself, at minimum, distance yourself from feeling this way. And that could involve, again, like I said, there's this underlying feeling of loneliness here. This could involve, reaching out to maybe somebody you haven't reached out to in a long time, taking a class that you've never taken, going to church if that's your thing. There's something here about us needing to distance ourselves from some very heavy negative emotions, and doing so in a way that aligns with our morals and our values. And that's going to help us find stability again, find this balance that we're missing right now. It looks like there's something that we're holding on to that really just needs to be released here, guys. Okay, I'm looking at the protection card. So it is important for me to say, even though we're feeling this way, you guys are protected. You guys are safe. You guys are going through if this is your reading, you're going through the process of a major transformation right now. But let me just show you the protection card again. See that the stag in the back, just standing there? You're not alone. You might feel alone, but Spirit sees you. Your guides see you. Okay, we have the High Priestess, who's looking at the 8 of Cups. I'll show you that in a second. And the 9 of Cups. Wow, okay. High Priestess, 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. The High Priestess is coming out and basically saying, you can walk away from this. You can move out of this feeling of being stuck in the mud, of being left on your own to deal with all of these conflicts and decisions, whatever this situation is. The High Priestess is coming out to say you have the power to remove any illusions that you might have right now and head towards this 9 of Cups. So if I hold them all up next to each other, so the High Priestess is here in the middle looking at the 8 of Cups saying you can move on. You can move on to this 9 of Cups where you're feeling emotionally fulfilled, where we're not feeling lonely, where we're not feeling lost. Oh, guys, this is, I have like a pit in my stomach right now. If this is for you, hang in there, my friend. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the moon on the bottom of the deck. Like I said, it feels like there's some disillusionment here. Maybe this is something you've been dealing with for a long time, and now we're finally getting to kind of like the pinnacle of what this issue is, or getting into the thick of what it is we would have to go through to pull ourselves out of it. Maybe we've been holding on for so long and we're finally starting to lose our grip. Spirit is really encouraging you to look this. I'm looking at this Justice card, the 2 eyes right behind him. Look, whatever this is, directly in the eye and say, I'm not afraid. I will keep going. I know what I need to do next. Even if you don't know what to do next, it's so important to talk to ourselves in a way, in a positive manner. It's so important to speak what we want into existence. So if this is your reading and you're sitting here like, I don't know what to do, then you're going to continue to not know what to do. Sometimes we have to lie to ourselves a little bit. But in doing that, in getting the words out that I am okay, I will get through this, I will find clarity, I will find balance, the lie begins to turn into the truth. and those energies will begin to flow to you. All right. What other guidance do you have here, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Three of Swords coming out, which does not surprise me with how this energy feels. Thank you. And there's that Ten of Pentacles again. We have the Star on the bottom of the deck. So guys, the Three of Swords, yes, it is about pain. It is about heartache, but it's also about us changing around the way we're thinking about something to help heal whatever it is we're going through. So the Three of Swords is about changing around your mentality to get yourself into a position to do this work of healing, of relocating the hope that is here. We've got the Nine of Cups, we've got the Ten of Pentacles out. It just feels to me that, you know, if this reading is resonating with you, you've been going through whatever this is for a long time. So it's almost like, you know, we're kind of saying to ourselves, you know, I've tried everything and nothing is working. You're being encouraged right now to put the time in on yourself. Stop focusing outwardly on, you know, the lack of people around you, or the fact that, you know, maybe you don't like this so much or don't like that so much. Instead, focus on what brings you joy. Turn that focus inward. Stop worrying about what people are saying. Stop worrying about what other people think. Dig deep within yourself, because you have the capacity to turn whatever this is around and to begin healing from it. To find that mental and emotional stability again. Because the energies are here. But there's something that is kind of veiling us from seeing that. And it feels like for the majority of whoever this reading is for, it's likely just because you've been going through this for such a long time that you've become adjusted to feeling this way. So even the fact that these emotions are coming up and you're like, you know, what do I do? Is kind of out of the ordinary. You're used to just pushing through this. And Spirit's saying, no, we need to slow down. We need to heal. We can't just keep going. We can't just keep pushing through this. We have to right the wrong. We have to fix the problem, because you deserve more. You deserve to be happy. I'm hearing you deserve to get your confidence back. I don't know who that's for, but hope and healing is available to you. The Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, you might be thinking, you know, this is going to take too long. I'm X years old, you know, I don't want to have to start again. And you might actually just be overwhelmed by the prospect of stepping into something new again. It may be an overwhelming feeling, but Spirit's saying you have time. You have time. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. It will be worth its weight in gold for you to put the work in now. This emotional confusion that you're feeling is going to be transmuted into a resiliency that you're going to be able to carry with you forever. And no one will be able to take that from you. And while this may feel like it's taken far too long for it to get to this point, there's a purpose behind it. Now that purpose is likely different for everyone, but there's a purpose in us finding ourselves that will become clear to you as you move through this process. But overall, Spirit is calling for you to take steps that are going to move you in the direction that you want to be moving in. And I feel like I said this to maybe Aquarius yesterday, something along these lines. It's time. You're being told now is the time. We have these opportunities available to us. But at the end of the day, the choices are up to you, right? It's your choice to make. But there definitely is a feeling of going through something for a very long time that has been painful, and now us being called on. It's almost as if those emotions are getting more intense. Those emotions and mental anguish as well. It's all getting worse to try and force you through this door of doing what's in your own best interest, of finding your village. Because again, like I said, there's this underlying feeling of loneliness that this reading has, that this energy has. But you're being encouraged, starting out with justice, you're being encouraged to move towards what you prefer and what aligns with your values and your morals and where you see yourself. The opportunity is here, but there is healing that needs to be done first, and that can be a scary prospect. But you're being told, you're protected, you're being guided. Now is the time to make this transformation. Let's pull one more card and try to close this out for you, because I feel like I've said what needed to be said. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, the Queen of Cups, guys. Be compassionate to yourself. Be empathetic to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Because it will take time, but at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. You don't have to stay stuck in this energy any longer than you choose to be. Your people are out there. Your people, your job, whatever it is that you're feeling that you're lacking in this life right now, it's there for the taking. You just have to make that first move of getting out of this headspace. All right, let's close this out, Spirit, please. Thank you. Again, I might actually label this Aquarius stillness and joy. Guys, learn to find the joy in the stillness. Learn to be patient with yourself. And begin to understand that however you're viewing things right now, in regard to this situation, it seems as if there's some disillusionment or a veil of some type where we're not seeing things as clearly as we could be seeing them. And Spirit saying, now's the time to really look into this and to regain our balance and move forward. It's not too late. All right, my friends. I really, really hope this reaches whoever needs to hear it. I hope it brings you some clarity or confirmation, or maybe just gives you a little push, helps you feel a little bit better, because I can tell you right now, this energy is a yucky energy. It's not a good energy. So keep going, my friends. I love you guys so much. I hope you're all having a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again soon.